Are those story buds icy? Copper tea Sabas, icy travel, hello! Welcome in. I'm trying to get my screen to not be stretched. We've made a mistake, team. Fit to screen. That looks better. Okay, now it looks better. Hello! Hello, everyone! Yeah, whoa, art? In an art stream? That's bullshit. That can't be. We can't be doing that. We can't be doing art in an art stream. That would be crazy. Amelia, hello. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in, everyone. Is this a new Fortnite skin? Not everything is Fortnite, unfortunately. Unfortunately. You got back from dinner? I'm glad! Hope it was good. I bought myself some gluten-free Oreos. That's gonna be my treat when the stream is done. I get to have a gluten-free Oreo. So I've gotta be good. I've gotta earn it. I've gotta earn it. How are you all doing? Thank you for joining me. I'll do line art while we're chatting, if that's okay. I'll keep doing the line art while we're all catching up with one another. Is that okay? I just finished gaslighting myself into not remembering how sailor collars work. So, one second while I try to remember how sailor collars work. But how are you all doing? As you can see, I think the knot goes like right here, and then like the collar part is going into the knot, and so is the scarf part. Anyways, as you can see, I'm already starting on the line art because today, we're not gonna be focused on the line art. We're gonna be focused on coloring. Now let me draw the tie. Tie shape. We're gonna be focused on coloring because today... Nope, that was a coloring scenario I thought maybe we would try doing, but I couldn't think of anything fun to put in the foreground. Today, we're going to be studying the coloring style of these Project Sekai cards. I really like the way that this particular set was colored. And I want to try it for myself. So I got all 4 cards from the set for us to look at. For us to try to figure out what's going on here and how we can apply it to our own art. So yeah, that's gonna be our goal today. We're gonna try to figure out what the heck's going on here. Right, the contrast is so interesting. One thing I've noticed is it has like a colored line for some of the big shading, but then this little one doesn't have the colored line. But you can see the colored line is here again. And also, it's using big pops of very bright colors. Like you can see in this Honomi card, this character's named Honomi. In the Honomi card, we have like this teal blue, which matches her eyes. The background is the same. Nope, it's not. Rin and Shiho have different backgrounds. I think I kind of want to do the sunset background, so I think we'll do that, and that'll be where we start from. But they're all very cute. I like them a lot, and I want to try coloring in this style. But to do that, we have to finish this line art. So I did this line art right after our stream, so it's kind of messy and crazy, but we're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best to line art it really quickly and go from there. Shoujo Rei? It does kind of have Shoujo Rei looks, right? Shoujo Rei has kind of similar colors. Sorry, I'm super sniffly. We'll be streaming hopefully like for like an hour or so, but I've been really dry today. My whole whole nasal system is just dry as fuck today. And I have work tomorrow, so I need to not heck myself over too badly. Like, being hecked over is just part of work, I think. But we're gonna do our best not to be totally hecked over. So how are all of you, sorry buds? How's it going? How are you doing? I hope that you're all feeling a little bit calmer now that the MofuMofu announcement has been made. It's still very... I'm someone who's had surgeries in my life, and they're very scary. But I think that the Bao Bao will be okay. It'll be okay. Yeah, a month in the hospital is crazy though. I'm not gonna speculate on what kind of surgery she's having, because if Fuwawa didn't tell us, then she doesn't want us to worry about it. And you know, sometimes surgeries are like kind of well, they're always invasive. That's the nature of surgery, but you know, sometimes you just don't want people to know, you know? Sometimes you just don't want people to know. I know that the particular surgery that I had a couple years ago was one that I don't like to talk about, because it was a little bit... Well, it's weird, because it's not like it's anything particularly embarrassing. It's just something that when you tell people what it is, they get weird. Remember Mokoko in the remote VTuber box on stream for a while, when Fuwa was alone for a few days. I hope that Mokoko will be okay. I'm sure it's very stressful. Oh shit, come back. Don't do that. I'm sure it must be really stressful for Mokoko especially, because, you know, they've done the channel together for so long. I think that if all of C4 shared a channel, right? If all of C4 shared a channel together, and all of our streams were together all the time, I would be very nervous having a day where it was just me on the channel. Because I would worry, like, well, you know, what if someone... You know, people are here for the dynamic, right? What if people don't like my solo streams? I'll be so anxious. But I don't think Fuwawa and Mokoko need to worry about that. They're both very cute and sweet. I should have been thinking more when I made these arms in my sketch. I'm gonna try not to think too much about it. Future me? I'm sorry. You can worry about it. But I think the arms are the wrong length. Oh dear me. I've made it worse. The elbow looks so floppy. No! Hang on. I think that the problem is manyfold. Congratulations! Congratulations on your streaming streak. Thank you, Amelia. You know, one other VTuber group that shares a channel and they don't always stream together. I imagine it would be a little bit... I think that sharing a channel wouldn't be so bad if you, like, have a community that is built around the shared channel, which is what Fuwawa have, right? while I have a community built around the shared channel. But yeah, then it becomes difficult. Oh, this elbow's just never gonna be fixed, by the way. We're not here for perfection, Sofiya Novelle. I didn't really think about how this hand was gonna hold this railing either. Heck. I just kind of... When I was drawing it... when I was drawing it an hour ago, I wanted to do like, Ina's skyscraper tip. I was like, oh, that would be an easy way for me to very quickly get some, get a background in the picture because it looked like the cards needed a background. Like, oh, that'd be a really easy way to get some background in the picture. And now I'm here like, fuck! Why'd I put a foreground here and a background? Why did I do this to myself? I'm not used to drawing foregrounds and backgrounds at the same time. Damn it! If I fooled any of you into thinking I know how to draw, I'm sorry, but this is your reality. This is your reality check. I don't know much about art. I'm not very good. I'm sorry you found out this way. All these poles look so flat, but I think that's what we have to do. If I want to add definition, I'll do it with the coloring. I'll worry about it when I'm coloring it. Believe! I don't have time to believe. I have like an hour until my phone battery dies. That was... I miscalculated with the Fortnite stream, and for that I apologize. I forgot that whether I'm playing Fortnite or whether I'm doing art, my phone battery dies. Believe in you? Okay, Batch, I believe in you. You're right, Batch. I can get the basics down. We really just want to get like the basic line art down because step 1. Check this out, Storybuds. I can write to you. Step 1. We do lines. Step 2. We cry at the cards. We're gonna study the cards. That's step 2. Step 3. We do flat color test. Look at that beautiful handwriting. Step 3, we do the flat color test, and that's probably what we're gonna spend most of today's stream doing. We're gonna do flat colors on the picture, and then we're just gonna keep doing different flat color arrangements until we feel like we understand what we're doing. And then once we have the flats done, then we can render. Then we can do lines too. And then we render again. How? Shit! Danger, danger! I didn't make a new layer! Hope you all read that. It's going away. Oh, close calls. Is that who you think it is? It probably is. It's Sato. Would be wild to have a hand cam stream where someone wets some watercolor powder with tears. I can do that for you. We have a hand cam, and I have some watercolors we could do. You don't know how to read. Oh no. You should learn how to read. It opens up so many avenues. There's so many good books in the world. I recently finished Oh, I don't even remember what it's called anymore. The Poet Empress, I think. Sorry to this arm, but I don't feel like dealing with you, so you're gonna go right there. And you're not gonna be interesting, you're just gonna go straight down. But I finished The Poet Empress recently, and it's one of the books that I bought to read while I was stressed. And I told you guys about some of them. I told you guys about the Poet Empress, the one I just read. And I also have like a vampire lesbian book. A nice sapphic romance. I'm excited about that one. But okay, I was excited about that one until I read on the back that it's spicy. And I don't really vibe well with spicy books. So I'm like mixed excited about that one. You're paying attention? Was the vampire relationship book series? I don't think so. I think it was a one-off. But the author of it... Oh wait, this means that... Oh, everything's been on the same layer. Oh shit. Damn it, I didn't want that for myself. Oh, fuck. I mean, oh well. We'll deal with it. I don't think it's a series, but I did notice that the author writes like a bunch of sapphic stuff. Like she also wrote like a sapphic pirate romance that looked kind of interesting. That hand is interesting. We're not gonna think about it. We'll come back to that in the final render. Trying to get into the classics and not getting your inspiration solely from independent internet stories. You read a bit of Dracula and Frankenstein. Ooh, oh, hello, Jaeger. Hello, wait, James Jaeger. How are you doing? Good to see you on YouTube. You need the title for the vampire lesbians? Okay, I'll get it for you. I'll put it in the Storybud Discord. But yeah, the author of it. Oh, I didn't. So I drew this one. I drew this picture portrait, and then I forgot. Or well, I didn't forget, but after I drew it in portrait, I decided that I wanted to try doing the picture landscape, like the cards, and clearly I am now paying for that. Shit. Oh well, we'll figure it out. But yeah, she does like a vampire sapphic romance. Yeah, Vampire Yuri! She did a Vampire Yuri, and then it looked like she did like a pirate Yuri. What was it? There was something about the Pirate Yuri book. Reading the back of it. That made me go... This woman has read Umineko no Nakokoro ni. I forget what it was that was on the back, but there was something she wrote on the back in the summary that made me go, I know what you are. I know what you are. You've read Ryukishio 7, haven't you? And I forget what it was, but there was something I can't even imagine what the tell was right now. I just know that there was something on it that made me go, heh. Heh. I see you. You've been perceived, ma'am. You reach a point in your life where you wonder if you can trust anyone else to say about anything if they haven't read Umineko. Exactly! If you haven't read Umineko no Nakokoro ni, why are you even here? How are you even here? We need to finish that on stream, because I need you all to understand. Like you're seeing a canon event that you can't change. Oh no! That visual novel changed my life. You're waiting for the Sofiya voiceover? We'll have to read it. That's something we've just gotta do. Umineko no Nakokoro ni, it changes you in this weird way. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm just gonna like explain why it's such a journey. And it's such a journey because I think number one, Rukishi07 just writes such wonderful and complex characters that after reading Umineko, I have a hard time being angry at people at first glance. I can be angry at them at second glance, Rosa. I can be angry at you at second glance. It's okay. I have the power. You've taught me that lesson. But like, it's taught me to take a second look at people. I think that was the first thing that it taught me. It's taught me that, like, people are complicated. And then, it's also just got such a beautiful message about the world and the concept of love. And just, it's so good. I legit... Listen, there's a spring sale going on Steam. I'm sure Umineko's on sale right now. And if you've ever wanted to try reading a visual novel and you're not sure where to start, I do recommend it. It's a great mystery. Taught you how to read fiction. Exactly, yeah! It's very, very good. You still haven't played it? You should play it, Kapuchi. It would be your jam. Oh, it's just so good. It's just next level peak. But yeah, it changes your life. It's also very long though. It's like, it's gonna be hard to stream it, which is why I say, like, if you've ever thought about it, if you've ever been like, man, I might want to check this one out, do it without me. Come in and be a witch knower. The manga adaptation's also quite good. The manga adaptation is quite good. I read the visual novel, oof, I'm scared to say this because it'll date me a little bit, but I read it when I was still kind of young. It was coming out when I was still sort of young. Before I became a hag. And I remember staying up late to finish I think it was episode 3, and then Active Pain comes on. Let's play Active Pain so Story Buds will understand. Let's play Umineko music! What are we doing? Who needs this Genshin music when we can be playing Umineko music? Everything's a Umineko stream. It all comes back to Umineko. Asriel, hello, welcome in. Did a cover of Kata Yoko no Tori? Oh my gosh, that would be so hard. This isn't a good song to listen to while I'm drawing my OC looking over the cityscape, is it? Oh, I messed up her skirt. Oh well. Originally her skirt was longer. I was gonna try and draw it in the back too. World End Dominator! Dun, dun, dun. Da, da. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Gosh, yeah, I remember one of the most magical things about Umineko is definitely like trying to solve the mystery with people. That's part of why I want to read it on stream with you all, so that the story buds can have each other to solve the mystery with. Like those of us who know, we're not gonna help you, but this kind of me angle, I always get it right in the sketch, and then when it comes to final line art, I just can't. Hello, Hell Jumper! Hope you're having a good day! Yeah, I really want the story buds to be able to try to figure out the mystery together. It's definitely like part of the charm of Rukishio 7's writing, I think, is that period where his fans are all trying to solve his mysteries. And we're all like, I know what you are! And we still get caught off guard. You cannot solve it because you were a child and you didn't have certain knowledge. I didn't solve it, but that's also because I think I misunderstood a little bit, and I reached a point when I was reading it where I was like, oh, you're not supposed to solve it. Oh, it's not about solving this mystery. Oh, I get it now. And then I gave up, and I probably should have kept trying. Rose Sundays! I actually haven't read the first, like the start of Rose Sundays. I need to do that. I still need to read Zakonia. I've been saving Zakonia because I wanted to do it on stream, and I was like, well, we'll do Umineko, and then we'll read Zakonia together. Nick, hello, welcome in, how are you doing? Good to see you. V-Star, hello, welcome in, how are you doing? Good to see you. Oh, this boot, this leg is looking terrible. Oh no! Oh no, my sketch! This is just the reality. Reality's harsh. It breaks your bones, it breaks your legs! We'll worry about this later. We'll worry more about the leg later. I might need to like break out some references and just go really hard with some references for a bit. We'll do that later. I don't want to focus too much on the line art tonight because I want to do the coloring. Yeah, now that I'm looking at the whole sketch. This is the problem! This is why I don't do my sketches on stream. This is also why I shouldn't do my line art. Oh, we're gonna get copyrighted for that one. That one's gonna come for our kneecaps. You didn't hear that. I like that they have this list here that's called Umineko Relaxing OST. There's nothing relaxing about the OST for Umineko no Nakokoroni. Don't kid yourself. It's traumatic. Anyone who's read the novels is like, this is traumatic. Every single OST, every single soundtrack, every single track, you can be like, oh, that's traumatic. Uh-oh. too great with the art, so I appreciate you saying you enjoy it. Bum 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 bum. Another thing about Umineko no Naku Koroni is just that the soundtrack, this music, I don't think this music could be replicated. Like, this vibe of music is just... I've never heard any other series pull this off. You draw stickmen. That's how you start, though. Don't be harsh on yourself for drawing stickmen. That's what you start with. This sketch started as a stickman. Be kind to yourself. You're on the first step. That's not a bad thing. And it's not a bad thing either if you need some time on step 1. If you feel like you need some time drawing stickmen, that's totally fine. You don't even have to go past drawing stickmen. Plenty of people have very successful art careers drawing stylized stickmen. I attacked you back. Choo 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 choo. Were you intimidated, Storybuzz? Was that the scariest choo 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 choo? I could draw. I think I was gonna draw like the other side of the stairwell here, but I don't feel like it. It's too much. Sketch me, you were way too ambitious. Cut that shit out. Stop being ambitious, you little... Don't do it. Stop being so ambitious. Future me can't keep up. Strive to be less. Ba ba ba. Are in trouble. Who am I drawing? I'm drawing my original character, Sato. Sorry, I should say her name correctly. Lynn's not here anymore. Sato! She is a magical girl. I think I have some other pictures I've drawn of Sato. For a while, I was really determined that I would never draw my OCs on stream because I was like, that's cringe. And now I'm like, yeah, I'm a VTuber. That's also cringe. Maybe you should give it the program. You think you're not cringe? You're a VTuber. Got away! The one that got away! Okay. Okay, there's a lot wrong with the line art, but we're not gonna talk about it, because if we do, we'll delete the whole file. Oh, I have to delete. I have to erase some of the... Oh. Okay. So, there's gonna be a little bit more suffering here. Because not all my lines are closed. Which means I can't just paint. Golden Glasses, hello! Welcome and how are you doing? We're listening to some Umineko no Naku Koroni music! Listen to that piano go! Yes, yes! Yeah, Balor, get your shit together! Get your shit together! That's really what you could probably like summarize Umineko no Naku Koroni. Balor, get your shit together! Okay, I won't talk too much about Umineko because I don't want everyone to feel left out. Want to get your small bomb? I'll stop. Umineko stream when? Right? When's our next Umineko Naku Koroni stream? Maybe that'll have to be something that Inku starts up again. Nox-senpai! Hello, how are you doing? Ah, your emote is so cute! Senpai's emote is so cute! Welcome in! Hi! How's it been going? I'm doing pretty well, thank you for asking! I've been playing a lot of Fortnite lately though, so... maybe I'm not the greatest. I've become a Fortnite child. Oh shit, hang on. This is called line art for lazy people. Or sorry, flats for lazy people. See, we made an error here, hang on. No, not the ads! Not the ads! Fortnite! Lyra, you wanna play Fortnite? Good to see you, Lyra, how are you doing? I need a flatter pen, hang on. Fortnite! Always? Okay. Immediately after stream. We can cancel stream right now. Want to cancel stream right now? I won't do that to you, story lines. Of course I got this Weezay skin. That's the whole reason I'm playing. I have this weird thing where if I'm playing a game where character customization is an option and I I'm not playing a character who I like a character style that I really like jive with, I'm unhappy. And I can't enjoy the game. So that's been like a big problem for me with Fortnite for a long time now, is that I've been like, I want to play more Fortnite with my friends, but because I didn't have a character skin that like felt good to my brain, I couldn't. And I'm aware that it doesn't make any sense. But that's just how my brain be. Hi, Kevitsky! You had an Among Us collab lock? That sounds like fun. I haven't played Among Us in forever. Haven't played it forever. I think we have like the base down. Man, Among Us can be so stressful. I mean, I guess Fortnite can also be pretty stressful. I've been getting better at it, but I definitely have more to learn. Anyway, there's Sato. So, I will say that one thing I don't like about it is I think that my... I was trying to have, like, exciting wind for the picture, but it kind of looks like the wind comes up here, goes out here, and then goes that way. So my wind is kind of inconsistent. I mean, actually, this part here could actually be this wind. I think it's that wind. I could BS it. And I guess this is... It's just kind of going over this way, and the skirt should be over that way more. Anyway, I'm not gonna fuss about it. Yeah, Among Us was really popular. Even Rosie Mama and Rosie Papa started playing it. And it was really, really cute. During the pandemic, Rosie Mama and Rosie Papa and my sisters and we were all separated. I stayed with Rosie Mama and Rosie Papa for a bit. To help, like, you know, we were all scared, so I went to live with them. We decided to quarantine together. But my sisters and I were separated. And we were looking for something that we could do together. So we got Among Us. We got the mobile version of Among Us, and we played it on our phones. And Rosie Mama and Rosie Papa are the worst liars. They were so bad at lying. We would all be in a video, like in a audio call together, and you would know when Rosie Mama got killed because she'd go, ah! She'd be like, ah! And if she did a kill, she'd go, and then Rosie Papa, when he first started playing, he kept asking for permission to kill me. He kept asking, he'd be like, is it okay if I kill you right now? Like, Rosie Papa, it's not how you play the game. That's not how you play the game. And it would be so hard during the meetings, because it would be like, we know it's you because you're just really we know it's you, Rosie Papa, because you asked. We know it's you because you asked. Oh, it was so cute. They eventually started to get a little bit better, but at the beginning, it was such a disaster. Okay, I'm focused. Okay, I'm gonna put my tablet to the side for a second and check my phone battery. How much phone battery do we have? Okay, we probably have like 30 more minutes. We can go for like 30 more minutes. Then my phone's gonna die, and then I guess I'm gonna go play Fortnite with Lyra. Cause I'm a disaster. I'm just a tiny little disaster with a sweet face skin. But okay. we are actually going to separate these. And study them all. So I think that probably the best reference. Okay, alright, so So the easy way to do this would be to steal Honomi's color palette. Because she's a brunette. Like Sato. And we could just take her colors and use them on Sato. But we're not gonna learn anything from that. What we will do, however, is I want to look at the color. Sorry, hold on, we were coloring on your face for a second. Oh, let's get a better pen for this. Okay, that's the sky color. And then the sky goes down to here. So the sky is getting like more red, like more in the pink. And then the clouds are this yellow color. So I think the first thing that we're gonna do is I am gonna color drop the background to start. Just because I want to be able to study these colors and make my own choices based on them. So let's color drop the background. Which is a gradient. Oh, hi! Hi, Shiho. I want to do the sunset background. That was my ideal. But I do wonder if the day background will look better. I'm thinking, do I want to do sunset background or do I want to do the day? The background is very pretty. I feel like the style is typically all pastel, high brightness, low saturation for lit surfaces, and then super saturated for the shadows. Yeah, I'm noticing that as well. Like if you look between here and here. They're also using like a lot of pink. Like it looks like there might have been like a gradient added that had some pink for the dark, for the black. Like one of these. Hang on, let me see if I can add a color gradient. Like it looks like something like this might have been added. On top of it, after it was done rendering. So I kind of suspect that they might have used a color gradient. So let's keep that in mind, that we might end up putting a color gradient on it. I don't know how to remove the gradient effect, so I'm not even gonna try. I'm not gonna bother with that, but that is something to consider, that at the end we might want to put a gradient on top. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start doing some flat colors. And then we'll start stylizing from there. Also, I'm gonna be singing Umineko music to you all. I hope you like it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Boom ba da 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 da. It's so hard not to go through and fix all my line art. So very hard not to scream about my line art. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. What track is this? I haven't heard this one in a while. Doesn't say. Okay. Oh, okay. I recognize this now. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Yes, hello, can I have some fries? Bum 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 dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh no! Epic just said Fortnite is updated, do you wanna play? Don't do this to me, Epic! That was very rude! Come on, Epic, you can't do this to me. I'm a weak girl. I'm a weak girl with deadlines, Epic. Actually, there's no deadline on this art. I just want to get it kind of done. I remember I've played a shooter game before. I played PlayerUnknown Battleground PUBG. I think if I remember correctly, there was an Umineko, not an Umineko. There was a Higurashi collab. And you don't know how hard it was not to become a Japanese player. So I could have a Rika Fuder Day. I didn't play PlayerUnknown Battleground for very long though. I just played it for like a couple... I think we played it for like a couple weeks, some friends and I. And then it started to get like hacked really bad. And we just got tired of the hacking. Did it really make the Kanon collab plot relevant? That makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. Man, yeah, the Higurashi mobile game was pretty crazy as well. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 ba dum bum bum. Bum 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 ba dum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Wee wee. Bum 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 ba dum bum bum. Oh yeah. Dude, you can just hear those butterflies go by. Okay, I'm gonna try to start with my colors being like black. Cause the other option is that I could be doing these in like purple, but I think I'm gonna try to start with them in quote-unquote canning color, because I am gonna attempt to apply some gradients on top and see what happens. And actually, I want to change the color layers. I want to make sure everything's on a different layer. That'll make my life easier in the future. Can you really put the colors here? You little shit. That's me. I'm a little shit. You might be wondering how I got here. It's my own damn fault. It's my own damn fault, actually. Funny you should ask that. Also, we can't be mean to this character design because it hasn't been changed in like 100 years. I think Sato is old. Sato as a character is older than some anime that I enjoy. So we can't be mean to her design because I've only updated it like a couple times in her lifetime. She suffers from old fashion, okay? She granny. Okay, so looking at all the characters, I don't think that the effect is used on their eyes. So I'm not gonna play with gradients on their eyes yet. But okay, so we have these colors down like this. No promises that this is gonna work, because I don't actually think it is, now that I've had a chance to think about it with my brain. But let's see what happens if we put a gradient map on it with violet. Like that, and then that's a soft light, that's a hard light. And that's an overlay. Okay, that's interesting. Let's play with mapping a little bit more just to see what happens. Okay. Create a new gradient. No, I don't feel like it. I want to... How do I add another gradient color? Here we go. Okay, there's just some blue. Okay, it does have an interesting look. I think it is... I think this might be part of the process. I think this might be a little bit of the process. Not quite saturated enough though, that's the problem. Oh, that's overlay. What's this? Soft light. Not saturated enough. You're all having to join me for something I don't even know what to do. I'm sure it's a little bit annoying to not have the streamer even know what she's doing. It's hard, isn't it, Icy? Like, I think you're onto something with the pastels and everything. All the shading seems to be more vibrant, so I'm thinking, what if I try shading it with this very vibrant violet that we were seeing everywhere? I'm not gonna do like a ton of shading, I'm just gonna do like some very light rendering. Is there something we can do with this? I do suspect it's a blending style. I have this feeling that there's a blend style somewhere in the card. Hi, Kapuchi! So what I've done so far, for those following along at home, is I made a gradient map and applied it to the line art. And the gradient map was using this violet and a little bit of blue, and it kind of softened the color a little bit. Now I'm going through with this magenta violet. Sorry, it's called magenta and it's calling it violet. Now I'm going through with this magenta. And I'm gonna see if there's like a layer effect I can apply that looks correct. saturation, I can't tell if it's been applied to the skin or not, but I did notice that there's some yellow highlights on the picture as well. Looks like everything, there's like a reflective highlight. It's done in yellow, which I think is interesting. Like if you look at the picture, they're using bright primary colors. Magenta seems to be used for a lot of the shading, and they're using a little bit of cyan. You can see that there's like some cyan here in her hair being used as a highlight, and they're also highlighting with yellow. You can see the yellow up here. You can see it over here. And here you see some more of the violet being used to shade her hair. So I think shadows in violet, and then we will add yellow highlight. And then we'll do another round with the cyan, with the blue. At the very least, I think that's how Konami's card is done. I'm not sure about Shiho and Rin. But Shiho's card is also not as vibrant. It's like a little bit more subdued. It looks like Shiho and Rin are using more blue, more cyan. I think that these two cards might be using the blue the way that I'm trying to use the magenta. I think that's what's giving them that look. And then I'm not quite sure about this Ichika card. Something's different about the Ichika card, but the mood of Ichika's card is also a lot different. Yeah, I really like pardon me. I really like the style. There are a lot of really pretty Kosakai cards I see. If you're ever in the mood to just look at some interesting coloring decisions, the Project Sekai cards tend to be very pretty. Hi! How are you doing? Good to see you! Welcome in, Rapple! We are trying to solve the mystery of how to color like this. We're investigating. I need to not render too deeply because we're still experimenting, so I need to let it go. Let it go like Elsa. I could have used a character who wasn't just flat. I would have been trying to use a character who wasn't quite as flat as this. Oh wow. We're here now! We're kind of just doing some vibe shading. Sorry. It's such an interesting decision, right? To have these high saturation shadows. It kind of reminds me of the artist of Phase Model. I guess it kind of looks like Lom as well. Lom also does like this really pop party look. A couple years ago, I did a couple weeks where I was really trying to hone in on how Mika Picasso does her coloring. I think that's her name. I'm sorry if I got it wrong. I'm a bad fan if I have it wrong. And I also did some time looking at Mom's art. I'll try to like... I'm gonna put a little bit of shadow in the hair, I think. So I noticed I'm trying to get a little bit too detailed and I gotta stop. Let's put some shadows in the hair next. And this is where it's starting to look a little bit weird. There's definitely some blending mode I need to do. You know what would really help with this picture? If I'd established a light source. Oh well. We can worry about that in the final render. Oh, we should also apply it to the back page. Yeah, I like when movies do interesting lighting. It feels like that's a lost art that I don't see in as many movies nowadays, which is a real shame. Because your lighting can really affect the scene. And it can also just make like a really iconic mood for your whatever you're working on, right? Like how this song, this style of music is like very iconic for Umiyako. Some shows will have like very vibrant lighting or very subdued lighting. I think Twilight comes to mind a lot when I think about stylized lighting because my teachers use that a lot in my film classes. They'd be like, it looks weird, but it's iconic. And everyone knows that Twilight movies have this like washed out, faded jeans look. It's just part of what makes Twilight. It's especially interesting when a series has such a strong aesthetic choice that like it's used in parodies. Is it self-portrait as a yandere? No, it's my OC. Do you think it looks like Danganronpa blood? Is that what you're... Are you implying you look like Danganronpa blood? Is that what you mean? Kinda does, actually. The Twilight example is funny because, like, you even see it when people are doing parodies of Twilight. They always do that really washed out look. Because everyone knows when they see that washed out look, they're like, oh, it's Twilight! Hard to hear me over the music? Oh, sorry, I'm fighting with Peak. Okay, maybe that's a little bit better. Thank you for letting me know. I might have turned the music up a little bit too much because I was jamming. My bad. I just get really excited about my murder witch. I love me some Beatrice. BHJ you can kill kill any day. BHJ in Fortnite. Please let Umineko become relevant again so we can have BHJ in Fortnite. That'd be so funny. Thank you for pointing it out. I'm sorry I didn't notice. Actually, I'm gonna worry about the back later. Let's put just a little bit here. I know I should shade like behind the tie, but for the moment I just want to see what it does to the tie. You know? Okay. Ouch. Okay, so here we are with a little bit of rendering in magenta. Not all of it. It's okay. I feel awkward letting people know too, honestly, but it helps. Okay, we're gonna try different blend styles. So that's overlay, and I really don't think it's overlay. I don't think it's overlay. Soft light doesn't... Soft light looks too pastel. How's hard light? Hard light is a little bit too bright. I mean, maybe if I like turn down the opacity, it works a little bit better. Vivid light. I don't know if it's vivid light. It does look though that the darker surface is shaded differently. So actually I think that... Hang on. I think that... these parts here that are on her darker clothes, I think that those might be some shade of purple. Let's try again. Is it a secret point a sneak peek at me? Inku, no! This is my OC, Sato. I think we're on the way, but we're not quite there. This might be closer. The soft light is just... it's a little bit too soft, you know? It's definitely not different. Could it be vivid light? Vivid would never have such a short costume? What do you mean? Do you wish Inku would have a short costume? Definitely not color dodge. Not glow. Oh? I don't think glow dodge is quite it, but it looks interesting. It's not color burn. You cannot answer that question. Not divide. The divide could make for an interesting picture. If I made the background like kind of more of a green yellow. But no, that's not what we're doing today. Not hue. Not No, I don't think it's saturation. Multiply? I think multiply... now you mention it, I wonder if it's multiply for the dark colors. Yeah, if we do multiply and then you put a hard light over it. Might it be multiply for the dark colors? I might have had to put them on separate layers. The other thing about the dark colors is that the dark colors seem to be leaning more green and blue. So I almost wonder if I should have put blue colors here. Ah, my phone is dying and we haven't figured it out yet. No! No! I want to figure this out! Phone, you can't do this. Because the thing is, I don't want to be color dropping to figure it out, you know? I don't want to color drop it. I do think that adding the blue is helping. I think that adding the blue is helping. And the question then becomes, how did she turn? How did the artist... I talk like, oh, Nami is the one who colored your own card. How did the artist go from this to that? I guess one way she could have done it is if she'd picked all the colors and just kept the warm colors very pastel. The lighter colors all seem to be pastel, and then there's this one darker color that's in the middle. But if you consider that Honami's normal hair is about here. Hang on, let me show you. That's about Honami's normal hair color. And this is what they use in the picture. Normal picture. So if you then consider that the normal is like from here to here, then this here would have been like that before the filter. So maybe there's some sort of lightning going on. Maybe if I do the black in this blue color first, maybe that'll help. So let me go back to our main drawing and talk to all the parts that I colored in black. So what if I put you all in this blue shade instead, huh? What if you were all this blue shade? Where's the collar? Come back here, you little punk. Okay. What if I'm wrong about the gradient as well? What other correction options do I have? I put the gradient and then... Can I... do a tone curve? Paint all light colors first with a pastel palette. Paint shadows of purple and adjust opacity. Clip a saturation filter to the shadows and increase the taste. Oh! That does kind of sound right, yeah. If we unmultiply this. Let's turn them all purple. Let's go all in on purple. Boop, boop. I think I'll leave the curve on because I think it's helping a little bit with the pastel colors because I'm feeling lazy. Okay. Okay, so there's purple's 50% opacity hard light. Which, yeah, I think that's getting closer. I think we're getting there. And then... Again, this is all kind of just a test. So let's put some yellow. Let's just put some random yellow in. Well, you know, not random, but... My phone hates me right now. My phone is like, please. Please. I'm done streaming. I can't go anymore. And I'm like, consider... Oh, Birth of a New Witch, though. Consider that. Yeah, the phone battery's the hang in there, cat. You got this phone battery. I think that I've made the pink of her ribbons just a little bit too pale. But I would adjust all of this in the final version. This is kind of all just a test run. We're just doing some real rough colors here. Okay, this is just super rough. Sorry. Okay, and then... the blue. The blue isn't... cyan. It's more pastel. So let's just add... looks like the blue goes... mostly in the hair, actually. I don't really see it anywhere else. But hang on, this is gonna be super rough. Okay, I don't know if we fully have it. I do feel like something is missing. I don't know what, but there's something not perfect. But I think we kind of cracked it. I think we're kind of there. What do you think? I think that whatever we figured out here looks good. I think that whatever we have here does look good. I think that the big thing we're missing is this. I don't understand this. Brightness. So what if we just increase the saturation and brightness? Yeah, I went a little crazy there, sorry. And that's with some brightness and some saturation. I think that does help actually, yeah. Isn't it more just shading? We're trying to solve the equation of how the colors got this way because... You think saturation is low for areas where the light hits? I see. So I'd probably want to clip a different layer to the shading layers. I'd probably want to make like a different folder for those, huh? But I think we've kind of cracked it. Here, I'm gonna add... my phone hates me. My phone is like, please stop. It's over now. Let me go. But, hang on. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Those are clouds. And then just very, very quickly... What if I did her eyes really quick? Bum, 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 bum. Oh! Sorry, we're just doing some very lazy shading here. Very lazy eye details. Hang on, let me... Wow! Wow! Alright, that is our attempt at figuring out how the hell this Honami card was colored. And that doesn't really solve this one or that one. But we got a long way with this one. And I'm proud of us. I think we did well. Good job. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Icy. I was worried it'd be a little bit boring. Patrick Core, hi. We did an art experiment. And hang on, I actually messed up because... should have flung these to here and not applied them to the background. There we go, that's better. We're all done! We did it! Peak music! So that was our art experiment for the day. Thank you for joining me for a silly little art experiment. I'm glad that you found it interesting. I would like to do more Project Sekai card experiments in the future. Hang on, I'm gonna show you another Project Sekai card that intrigues me. Another one that I want to try sometime. I'm intrigued by this one. Of Saki. I will mention that her hair has pink dye. That's why it looks like that. But I find that card very interesting. I like the blue and the white. It's very interesting, right? Like I'm not too crazy. That one interests me, and then there's also this set with that's Minori. Has like a very watercolor look to it that I really like. And then here's the Haruka card. And the Shizuka card. And my baby girl, Airi. Like, see, there are a lot of just interesting Project Sekai cards. And then, speaking of Airi, there's this other really beautiful card. This one is also very interesting. This one I think will be less of a coloring style and more of just a lighting experiment. The lighting in that one is really good. And then, this Miku intrigues me. And okay, I have one more Airi card, okay? I promise we're almost done. And this Airi. But yeah, I want to do more streams where we look at Project Sekai cards and cards from any gacha game, honestly. The Project Sekai cards are just very atmospheric and I'm very intrigued by the coloring. And I especially really like that, like, in this case, the cards are all similar. Like, there's something about the coloring style that's very similar, and I want to find out what the rules are that makes them look like this. Twisted Wonderland? I should check those out. I've heard that those cards are really pretty. I know that Ensemble Stars used to have really nice cards too. Hi, thank you! Nom, 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 nom. But, okay! Okay! That's all from me tonight! I need to get out of here before my phone dies. Storybud! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you had fun. I hope you enjoyed the peak music. I hope you had a good time. We've learned a lot. We've learned a lot about pastel colors. I need to head out now. But you know the rules, I assume. Right. Rule number 1. You've got to stretch, especially when you're drawing. Be sure to open and close. Open and close your hands. Open and close, open and close. Stretch your fingers, stretch your palms. You did, right? Good. Second, you've gotta hydrate. Sip up water. Hup, hup, hup. Hup, hup, hup. Did you hup, hup, hup? Good. You gotta hydrate. And thirdly, I gotta get big for this one, because this one's big important. Big important. Be kind to yourself. Was that a licking sound? Yeah, that was the sound of drinking water. Hup, hup, hup. Hup, hup, hup. Is coffee okay? No! Coffee does not count. Coffee is an oxymoron. It's not hydrating. Lilia, you should send it to me. Yes. Yes. For our next drawing stream, our next experiment where Icy carries. Where Icy just carries. The rule of hydrate or dehydrate. Don't dehydrate! No! Wait, I need to rewrite my own rules. No! No! You can't do that to your... You can't do that because you're also gonna do rule number 3. Be nice to yourself. You gotta be nice to yourself. That means drinking water and hydrating. Make your skin all smooth. Okay, be smooth. And finally, sometimes you just gotta make a funny noise. Let's say tonight's funny noise is gonna be hup, hup, hup. Gotta hup, hup, hup. Okay. That's your funny noise. Hup, hup, hup. Hup, hup, hup. I'll see you all later, okay? We have a stream on Saturday. I do. I have karaoke on Saturday. I'm part of a karaoke relay. Pew, 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 pew. Like Fortnite, exactly. Pew, pew, pew. I won't be here tomorrow, but I'll be here on Saturday for karaoke. And then on Sunday, it's C4 night. C4 night. So I hope I'll see you then. C4 night. Fortnite. Alright, everyone. Until the next time, stretch and hydrate. Be kind to yourself. And pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew! Also, read Umineko no Naku Koroni. It'll change your life. Do it, 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 do it!